Hi everyone, Nanka's here. Today I would like to show you a recap from clan FairyTail. Actually, this video is a little bit delayed. I had very little time to work on my recaps during the last week and a half, but nevertheless. So here, this was a week 3 war with clan Prime. The breakdowns of this war were 2, 4, 8 and 11. And do you remember about 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, we had a maintenance break where the bad spell was nerfed second time. So as you can see, these replays are not available only because the maintenance break and the nerf happened right in the middle of the war. I was lucky enough that both clans had some of their attacks saved till the very end, and that's how I have these beautiful replays for you. So yes, indeed, in this attack we see bad spells, but keep in mind these attacks were after the nerf, the second nerf, so the bats here are not as OP as they used to be. Anyway, so here we are looking at 11-11 using Jag Bat strategy. Yes, it still works, and even though the bats were nerfed, sometimes on a specific basis it does work. All you need is to recognize the base and the base's weaknesses, and as you can see here, the bats, rage bats, were used right next to the wizard tower, and of course wizard tower has splash damage, but the wizard tower was frozen, and that's how the bats were managed to kill it before the freeze stopped working. So at the very back of this base, of course, there is a multi-target inferno, and all bats died. But look at this. There are still maxed loons from the CC, and there are a few dragons, and even the E-Jag is still there, the one that was used for funneling this base in the very beginning. It was a very beautiful attack. Thank you, Grimo. And let's move on. Next attack is also an air attack, and I don't think we will see any bad spells in the other replays, but we will definitely see lots of air attacks. Here, what we have here, it's a ghost E-Jag. So the blimp here sent right where the defensive archer queen was, and of course it lured the CC, and the raged E-Jag killed the queen and killed the CC, and cloned. There were 2 clone spells. Cloned the maxed loons from the blimp, took quite a few defenses from that corner, and created some sort of funneling for the loons. Now from the other side, the king and the queen were sent also to create the funnel and also take one of the air defenses. So the bottom line here, the combined kill squad, the E-Jag and the Sui heroes, they took down 2 of the air defenses, the CC, the queen, and lots of other defenses on the way too. And of course created funnel for the loons, so they're not as spread once they start their portion. So here we go. Now it's the time for some loons and lava hounds. There were 3 lava hounds in total and 29 loons and 4 hastes as well. The loons are sent from all different directions, first from 7, from 5, from 4, and then you see some loons coming from about 2 from on the map here. Luckily, there was one group of the loons that decided to go and kill the eagle, because, as everyone knows, the eagle has splash damage and is not good for the loons at all, as it kills so many of them at once. Now the last defenses go down. Now this mortar doesn't do anything for the loons or the lava hounds or the pups, so this base was wrecked. Look at this. So many loons are still there, and even one of the lava hounds did not pop. Perfect planning and perfect execution. Let's go next. And as I've said, there will be lots of air attacks. Here we have a 10v10 attack and still an air attack. Look at this. And it starts with a queen charge. So a few wizards are helping to direct the queen to where we need her to go. And of course we need her to go to that part of the base where she can reach at least 2 of the air defenses, lure and kill the CC, and of course kill the defensive queen. And let's see how this goes. So she needs some help now, and of course there was a rage used on the healers. Now the first set of wall breakers broke the first layer of walls. Now there will be another group of wall breakers that will allow for the queen to go deeper into the core of the base. Now the CC is lured, one of the air defenses is gone, the CC is killed. Now very soon she'll take down the second air defense, and as soon as we see that she gets closer to the defensive queen, we can start with the Lalo portion. The second defense goes down. Of course she'll take down this X-bow and the king as well. Now it is the time for the loons. Here we go, some loons and lava hound. There was only one lava hound in this composition, and the siege machine, the slammer, is kept for the later part in this attack. Now at this point the defensive queen is down, and there were a few haste spells that were used to help the loons to move faster, and of course there was a free spell that was used on the wizard tower and the single inferno over there. Now it is time for some heal spell, and here we go, right before the last inferno tower and the last wizard tower, the heal was used, and the queen, look at this, the queen, the heroic queen, she's still alive. Lots of loons, lots of minions to help to clean up the base, and it is another beautiful 3-star from FairyTail. And that's basically it from FairyTail, since as I said in the very beginning of the video, unfortunately the maintenance happened during their war, and lots of free plays were lost. And from FairyTail there were only 3 attacks available to record. Therefore let me show you one more attack, but this time from Prime Clan. And again it will be a Lalo attack. So what we see here is slightly different strategy, using a kill squad first. So in the wall breaker we had Valks, and the Valks of course killed the enemy queen and a few defenses over there, including one of the air defenses. Now the queen, of course, and the lured the CC. The queen killed the CC, and now it is time for the loons. By the way, this kill squad also did a great job on funneling this base, and as you can see, there are now not too many defenses in the core of the base. It's just kind of on the sides, most of it on the sides, and all we need to do here is just to haste the loons, and well, to add some rage at the very beginning too. And right before the last wizard tower there was a heal spell used, and everything that is needed now is just clean up. You see, lots of pups, lots of minions, and of course some more loons were still up there. Beautiful attack from Andromeda. Here we go. I know this recap was slightly late, but I can't help it. Real life just had some plans on me during the last week. I really hope you liked the video. If you do, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the bell. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the future videos.